A man who does not have something for which he is willing to die is not fit to live. A man who won't die for something is not fit to live. Almost always the creative, dedicated minority has made the world better. An individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. But I know somehow that only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. Everybody can be great. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace. Faith is taking the first step even when you can't see the whole staircase. Find a voice in a whisper. Forgiveness is not an occasional act. It is a constant attitude. Hatred paralyzes life. Love releases it. Hatred confuses life. Love harmonizes it. Hatred darkens life. Love illuminates it. I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil triumphant. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have decided to stick to love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. If you lose hope, somehow you lose the vitality that keeps moving. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. It does not matter how long you live, but how well you do it. It is cheerful to God when you rejoice or laugh from the bottom of your heart. Let no man pull you so low as to hate him. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Lightning makes no sound until it strikes. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy to a friend. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they'd die for. Not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great, because greatness is determined by service. Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Nothing worthwhile is gained without sacrifice. One day we will learn that the heart can never be totally right when the head is totally wrong. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Peace is not merely a distant goal that we seek, but a means by which we arrive at that goal. People fail to get along because they fear each other. Quietly endure, silently suffer, and patiently wait. Returning hate for hate multiplies hate, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil triumphant. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. The choice is not between violence and nonviolence, but between nonviolence and non-existence. The difference between a dreamer and a visionary is that a dreamer has his eyes closed and a visionary has his eyes open. The human heart is like a ship on a stormy sea, driven about by winds blowing from all 4 corners of heaven. The quality, not the longevity, of one's life is what is important. The surest way to be happy is to seek happiness for others. The time is always right to do the right thing. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. There can be no deep disappointment where there is not deep love. There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe, nor politic, nor popular, but he must take it because conscience tells him it is right. There comes a time when silence is betrayal. There is no gain without struggle. There is some good in the worst of us, and some evil in the best of us. When we discover this, we are less prone to hate our enemies. This is no time to engage in the luxury of cooling off, or to take the tranquilizing drug of gradualism. Those who are not looking for happiness are the most likely to find it, because those who are searching forget that the surest way to be happy is to seek happiness for others. Until a man is nothing, God can make nothing out of him. We are faced with the fact, my friends, that tomorrow is today. Procrastination is still the thief of time. We are not makers of history. We are made by history. We are prone to judge success by the index of our salaries or the size of our automobiles rather than by the quality of our service and relationship to mankind. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. We must come to see that the end we seek is a society at peace with itself, a society that can live with its conscience. We must constantly build dikes of courage to hold back the flood of fear. We must substitute courage for caution. We must use time creatively and forever realize that the time is always hope to do great things. What affects one in a major way affects all in a minor way. When you are right, you cannot be too radical. When you are wrong, you cannot be too conservative. You are not only responsible for what you say, but also for what you do not say. Thanks for watching.